Hey guys, I'm David Rico from Barber Surgeons in downtown Fullerton, and we're at Suavecito HQ today to talk about hairspray. Cool thing with this hairspray, because it doesn't get crispy and flaky. If you still want just a little bit of hold, you want your hair to look a little natural. We don't have anything in it right now. So if you just want to kind of keep your hair from falling and give it a little extra hold, but still look flowy, you get a good amount of hold with the hairspray without adding a ton of weight to it. So we're still not gonna break it up, but you just add a little bit. Because his hair is already in a nice fashion where he would want to keep it, we're just adding some hold to it without having to, run pomade or something through it. I can still give the texture of your hand. Might put a little bit inside, kind of move it around so it's not just sitting on the top. It still stays a little flexible, helps hold down the little flyaways, gives you a little bit of that extra hold without putting too much product. It's not overly shiny like a lot of hairsprays that you're used to. It's nice and easy, keeping it natural. Okay, so for a sleeker look, we're gonna start off with some Suavecito Firm Hold, and we're gonna top it off with a hairspray to get that extra firm hold. Just like normal, take a little bit of pomade. Gonna do everything we normally do. Just style your hair with just the pomade. And we'll use the hairspray to get the extra hold and a little bit of volume in the front. This time, I really want it to be rock solid, last all day. And work that all through. And then I'm gonna use the hairspray right here. I'm gonna hold it up with my comb, give it a good dose right there. Slowly let it go so I can give it time to build up. So once I already got it styled, I'm being real light with my hands, just smoothing it out. Taking care of any little hairs that are popping out, sticking up a little bit, just to smooth it into everything else. But I don't wanna fully run my hand through it because then I'll just break up the hairspray and it'll all start sticking out again. I do feel it's still, you can see it's still workable because we had that pomade underneath, so it's still retaining the moisture from that. And then if you want to put a little bit of heat on it and go light with the airflow, I don't want to knock it down. To dry and set. And just leave it alone, let it harden up, and be set all day. We're gonna start off with some of my favorite OG. Hair is clean and dry right now. Work some of the original through. And for all you guys with hair that just is really heavy and got a lot of weight to it, you got thick hair, you know what I'm talking about. So it just takes a lot to work it in. Now that it's all spread out, you can see how it's still flexible. I'm not putting a ton. We're gonna add the hairspray. So the hairspray is gonna set a lot faster than your pomades. Like your pomades are gonna remain workable while you're styling your hair. The hairspray is gonna feel wet at first and it's gonna dry and you can't touch it or you're just gonna make your hair frizzy. So I don't want it all over your forehead. Smooth it out. Kind of the same rule like the pomade. You don't need to go all crazy and douse all your hair at once. It's drying up. And that's it. So just for that extra longer lasting hold, you just use your hairspray with your favorite pomade. All right, so for this style, we're gonna do just hairspray and we're gonna show you a lot of hold, a lot of volume without a lot of weight. So we're gonna take his hair from flat, put it up. Don't have to do too much here. Gonna get it all over, kind of work it through the same way I would with my pomade. I'll put a little bit of warm air through there, get it to dry up and really set. Just using the comb to lift and hold it, because where it dries is where it's gonna stay. So I don't need to be like running it through a bunch, because then I'm just breaking up the product for no reason. I want it to stay there. I'm just holding it up so it can set with all the volume. So I've kind of created a base. But it's not exactly where we want to be yet. So it's starting to get crunchy now that it's dried in there. I can feel it. I'm gonna mist back over it. You see that's starting to just stay wherever I put it. Now it looks, you know, a little looser, but it's not a ton of weight like with your pomade. Quick tip on just smoothing it out. Sometimes I don't even spray directly on. Like I might even just spray a little bit on my hand and use the smooth surface on my hand to smooth it out. But it's gonna be quick because it's already drying, and then it starts to feel tacky and you'll just start pulling the hair away. Just to get those little extra baby hairs that stick out in the front. All right guys, quick overview. Now that you got the Suavecito hairspray, two main uses. Using your favorite pomade first, styling your hair, and then putting it on top, or just using it by itself for a touchable hairspray that, you know, will give you the hold and volume without a lot of weight. I think for the most part, if you guys are checking this out, you already have a pomade, you know, one of the Suavecito pomades that you already love, and you're gonna use that a lot still, and this is just gonna help you add the extra firm hold on top of that. So just help you out, give you a little bit more stay power, help with flyaways, the little baby hairs from your forehead, or that one alfalfa piece that's, you know, giving you a little extra trouble. For the people who don't want to go too crazy and they're just going to use it by itself, they'd like to use the less product, you know, real easy. You keep your hair kind of natural, spray a little bit in, you know, let it set, leave it alone. Cool thing is when you do that, you know, you wind up putting your sweater on or something touches your hair later. It's nothing to freak out about. It's not like your classic hairsprays and gels that flake and disappear. You know, it's still gonna look good. You know, it might separate, but nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna be a snowstorm just because your hair got touched. All right guys, so once again, I'm David Rico from Barber Surgeons in downtown Fullerton, and this is Suavecito's new hairspray.